What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Full Stack Forex. You already know what it is, and if you don't, you better ask somebody. Welcome back to the day 3 of trading the Nasdaq using the CNBC strategy. And as you can see, it's already 3:31. So I'm going to my CNBC app, and I just want to check what's going on. So I'm gonna go right here to my watch list. As you know, guys, we've been trading this for about like a week now, just into a week. It's a few videos. Oh, look, okay. So I just refresh, refresh. Just gotta keep refreshing just to see. So far, everything is looking negative, right? All my my Nasdaq market movers are negative. The biggest companies in the Nasdaq are all looking negative. I'm just paying attention here to the change. Oh, there goes one, Facebook, but it's fine because as long as Amazon, excuse me, as long as Amazon and Tesla are red, then we know we're good. We're going in for the sell. Can't waste too much time. I'm sure the market is already moving as we speak. We're just waiting to see the market's response to it. Look at that, already breaking through. So we had somewhat of a, there we go, we had that trend line there. It's a very awkward one because of this high here, and then I had a line there and we've broken through. So I'm gonna let it, okay, I can draw a smaller trend line. So remember, this is not just, as much as we are trading fundamentals, we do want to make sure that our trades are technically smart. Yo, guys, you can't play with this one. Look at that. We just missed it. Oh my goodness, guys, on this channel, it's full transparency. I'm showing you guys everything that happens live in the market. So there's a trend line there, somewhat of a trend line. Just get rid of my crosshairs over here and just fix this trend line. But look, there we go. Put it, pa. There's 1, 2, and through. And then look at that. We actually should have got in here at the break. And as you can see, it's below the moving average and broke down here and it touched at the top. Oh, this is beautiful. This was a beautiful one. I can maybe wait for a retracement. And then I drew this horizontal line here. Placed it. Let me move it up here. Somewhere there we've already broken. We broke the trend line, but it hasn't broken through this support area right here. So this is not a hard support. Okay, you know what, let me, I guess I could draw it. Guys, we're looking at the H1 today because the M15 isn't too clear. I'll show you guys now. Isn't too clear. Let me see if I can draw a trend. It's not the best trend line. Yeah, but you have something of a trend because you have 1, 2, and through. So there we go, and then we want to move, and then yeah, let's see if price can break through that lower trend line. I'm going to enter because it's retraced a little bit. I'm going to sell. I'm going to enter a sell, and let's see. I'll continue monitoring the market. So guys, today wasn't a very it wasn't a perfect entry. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. Was not a perfect entry, but it was an entry nonetheless, and still a smart entry. Because you see, I'm still refreshing. Yeah, it's still because why? Fundamentally, guys, we're looking at the fundamentals here. We're looking at, or not fundamentals, but it's the percentage change caused by the session, the opening of the New York session, right? So here you can see all my Nasdaq movers red, with exception to Facebook, but the main ones that we focus on are Tesla and Amazon. Oh look, I just went in there. Tesla and Amazon, both red. Right. Oh, look, I went back. I pressed back twice. Let's just open my watch list and we head back to Nasdaq. Nasdaq moves. There we go. As you can see, look at that percentage change. It's negative. Here, negative. This one is positive, but you can see that the negative change outweighs the positive change. So we're gonna see, yeah. So here we're clearly gonna see this is negative. We should be going down. But you need to be mindful. How long is this momentum going to last? Right? So because we've drawn our trend line on the 1 hour chart, looking maybe for an hour's worth of momentum. But had we caught, look at that, it's going negative. Had we caught this trade exactly. Today was quick. Today the momentum came in quick. It came in quick. So you have to really be on time. I apologize. I think I was like 1 minute off, but do you see how much of a difference 1 minute makes in terms of entry point? Because this strategy, we're focusing, you need solid entry points. So you draw your technicals first, your trend lines, everything. You look at what's happening. And then the next step is looking at the percentage change as it opens on your CNBC app. So after you've looked at that, then that lets you know which way the market is going, and if it corresponds with your technicals, and maybe your technicals say, your charts, your trend lines, everything say that, we're waiting for a break of a trend line, and then the news comes out negative. Guess what? A lot of the times the trend line gets broken, right? So even today, oh my goodness, had we gotten in somewhere here right at the break and right as the news was coming in, you have to really time it. You probably need uh two phones. You need either two phones or your phone and your laptop on maybe the chart and your phone on the news, and you're refreshing as it hits, as the news drops, as the trend line breaks, bah, you get in. But again, it's higher probability if you are trading on a high probability day. So if you guys are paying attention, if you guys are watching the videos, you guys have been here with me, then you'll know that in the previous videos I mentioned which days you should be trading on, right? So if you're new to the channel, make sure you go back and watch the other videos, because there's more insights in those videos. Every day we're learning something new, we're picking up something new, and surely you're also getting new ideas. So we're going to go further and further. So I know in the previous video, I wanted to show you guys the Forex Journal app. I believe you've seen me use it in some of the videos, so I think I'll show you a bit more of how I use the app. And there's a few other things, guys. There's a few other things that we can use for our data analysis. We'll continue going forward as we go forward. There's things like Excel spreadsheets and formulas and so forth, different ratios that we use and that help us to trade the markets. So, but right now we'll focus here on the chart, chart toppers. Let me get rid of this horizontal line because it's not so horizontal. Like I thought the price, just from looking at it, just from my eye test, looking at it with my eyes, it looked like it was gonna go sideways, but it's not. Oh, it looked like the market had been moving a little bit sideways on the support, but there's no clear support there. You see that we have one, two, so we have one, then two, and three touches here. So what we're looking for is a break here. So we already have the major break here, as we've said. We have a major break here of the trend line. Then we need a second break so that we know, hey, this thing is going down. It's going south. It's going bearish. So right now it's still playing around. I'll come back to the percentage change to check everything that's going on. But guys, one thing I love about Nasdaq is that it has a tendency to generally respect technical analysis. So if there's a support area, it typically respects the support. You'll see a lot of nice movements where previous resistance becomes a new support, or previous what is it? A previous support becomes a new resistance. Things like that. You'll see things like that. That work together nicely. And you'll see them as you trade. So, guys, this series is just about you guys being able to build experience in the market. So, any strategy that you use, if you can, you need to do the 30 trade test. Guys, video ideas. So just comment down below. If you comment below, I'll explain to you what exactly is the 30 trade test of any strategy. I don't care what strategy it is. Moving averages, trend lines, new strategy. You need to make sure you trade it for 30 trades. In the least, just to test it in the market, 30 trades, and see what is the result from it. 30 smart trades, guys, with stop loss and everything, right? 30 trades, and then you review the data. You analyze the data, and now we look for what is the trend. Which days are we making profits? Should we have had a higher, a tighter stop loss, or a more open-ended stop loss? Was our take profit too close, too near? These are the types of things you see as you review the data. So there's a lot of forex traders who trade without reviewing, without having any data, without storing any data. It's very dangerous to do. That's more like gambling. But the minute you bring data into it, the minute you start looking at high probability days, high probability trades, high probability, adding information, variables that help you make better decisions as a trader, you remove the gambling element. You reduce, let me say rather, you reduce the gambling element of trading, and you are less susceptible to losing trades or to market manipulation and things like that, because it could happen at any moment. But if you know high probability days, you know what's going on, you've checked your news, you've checked percentage change, all of that, it's very possible to be on the right side of a trade. So you just have to make sure that you're on the right side. So guys, I know I'm going on. The market is moving, so I'm just really waiting for the trade. I think let me set my take profit and stop loss, and then we can call it there. Then I'll probably, as usual, I'll make a second video where we follow up just to see whether did we close in profits or what happened. So I'll just quickly set a stop loss. Let's see. No, I don't want to go too high. I don't want to risk too much. I'll set it. You know what I'll do? Because I believe. Let me wait before I set my stop loss. Remember, this is where now this is decision making experience, discernment sort of comes into play in the section. So I'm just gonna go back to my CNBC app. And guys, please remember, comment down below if there's anything that I mentioned that you would like me to make a full video on. A full, video, little presentation or something. Okay, there we go. So we've got, we'll continue to refresh. So remember, this is what I spoke about, guys. The change could happen at any moment. The change in momentum can happen at any moment, so you need to be mindful of that. So now we've got Tesla going positive, but Amazon is negative. But here's what we're going to look at here. This percentage is higher than that. Oh, okay, they shifted again, so we just need to keep watching. So this means, so when this happens, guys, this means that the market is going to be choppy. It's going to be choppy. It's going to be up and down, but mostly we're looking at negative here, negative, 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 and one of our main pairs still negative. I mean, sorry, not pairs. What am I saying? One of the bigger companies in our Nasdaq movers, which is Amazon, is still negative. But I can see the momentum is now might be shifting towards positive, because if Amazon goes positive, then the Nasdaq is probably going to start moving upwards. So we'll see. We just need to be mindful of the trade, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. We will see what happens there. Okay. So again, this is why risk management. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? Let me close this. Close this. I'm happy as long as we broke. So I'm gonna set my stop loss somewhere here inside 12,598. That's what I'm gonna. I know it's a bit steep, but I'm giving it room because I see the market is playing around 12,958. 12,958. So my stop loss, and then I can still change this at any moment. So if I decide to do a follow up, I'll come back and change it. But I still believe we're trending downwards because look, we made a higher high, and then here we made a lower high and a lower low. So the market is starting to move downwards. I mean, here already we made a high, then a lower high, a high. Yeah, we made a high and then a low, and then a lower high, a lower low, then a lower high, lower low, and then sort of a lower high, and then okay, we went a lower high, lower low, and then this was maybe something happened in the market, but then we made a lower low, then a lower high, lower low. This is a bearish market. I'm not even scared to take profit somewhere around here. Let's say 12, 3, 2, 1.10. 12, 3, 2, 1.10. 12.10. So guys, normally I would write this down, but obviously my hands are busy here on the screen. So in future we're gonna probably use like both my laptop and this. So again, now I just open this and then I go back to my journal app and I log this trade. That's all I do. I log this trade. Indices, Nasdaq, set the date. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna say we have a downtrend, lower lows, downtrend, right? Because a lower high and lower lows and a trend line break, minor trend line break. Let's cross that out. Minor trend line break. Guys, I didn't want this video to go on for this long, but guys, the information is coming in. As long as you guys are learning something, I hope you guys are keeping up. Lower trend line break, and we had negative change on Nasdaq movers. This is the reason we entered the trade. Nasdaq movers, and we entered a short. We used one lot. You put whatever lot size you're using, and then I go back. I forgot how much we entered at. 12,486.30. 12,846.30. That was my entry. Stop loss is at 12,958. 12,958, and then we know it's 12. Then we go take profit is 12,321. 12,321.10. Then we just want to calculate what my ratios are, and all of this information you can transfer it to an Excel spreadsheet for analysis. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is really good. This is good. But remember, because now I'm looking at a larger analysis, 1 hour time frame, that's why my ratios will be like this, risking 3%, 17%,